I mean, it's the first impact day we've had in a very long time,
right.
And we need that rain, Jacqueline.
Yeah,
but
the rain is the least of our concerns.
That's the thing. It's coming with a lot of other problems.
Yeah, honestly, we'd be delighted if it was just rain here. But what we're starting off with is a lot of fog. Take a look at this really messy image. We don't even really have that many showers at this point. It's just that dense fog causing visibility concerns throughout the area. We're down to 1/3 of a mile in Mount Airy, Winston-Salem, Lexington, Greensboro. We're down to less than 1/4 of a mile in North Wilkesboro. So no matter where you're headed at this point, you need to be aware of this. There is a dense fog advisory in effect until 10 a.m. We were talking about that earlier. Here's a look at our radar and satellite loop. We continue to see some scattered showers ahead of this. This cold front is what's going to cause the impact day for us later today. Our severe storm risk is the reason we've got the impact day. Damaging wind and frequent lightning are high threats. We'll have some heavy rain within those thunderstorms as well, but it will be pretty spotty and inconsistent, so it really won't help out all that much with our drought monitor concerns. And I know this cold front is scaring a lot of people because it's caused some really devastating and historic effects in other parts of the country. And I want to let you know that our tornado threat today is extremely low. Yes, we do need to stay weather aware today, partially because of those damaging winds in excess of 60 miles an hour, but also because of that non-zero tornado threat. But really, this will be nothing like what we've seen in other parts of the country overnight. Here's a look at our temperatures right now. 54 degrees in Winston-Salem, 56 in Greensboro, 60 degrees already in Burlington. We get to the upper 60s, around 70 degrees for most spots this afternoon. The Triad hit 70 at 3 p.m. We've got those increased shower chances as we head into the afternoon. By 6 p.m., we're up to an 80% chance of showers and storms, some of which will be severe. The foothills, pretty similar timing there, starting off a little earlier. By 3 p.m. it's an impact time for us with that increased rain chance there. 20% chance for showers, warm and windy before that. Before that cold front arrives, we're talking about winds gusting up to 35 miles an hour in the mountains. 30 in the Triad, 25 in the foothills, so it's windy even before the thunderstorm winds arrive. If you didn't bring in those Christmas decorations, we're talking any inflatables or just anything that's not securely fastened into the ground, now is the time to do so. As we head through that time frame, we'll be concerned about that. Here's a look at our hour-by-hour forecast. We start off the afternoon with scattered showers, but now I've turned wind speeds on here so you can see those very strong winds in advance of this cold front passing through. It moves through the mountains first, starts to gain some strength towards the foothills and into the Triad. You can see that the line is pretty well defined as it moves through, but I'll tell you, with every model run that we get in, all this new data that we're getting in, it looks a little weaker every time, so that's some good news for us, but still a situation where we could end up with some severe thunderstorms. As we continue through the next couple of hours after that, showers continue mostly on the light to moderate side, occasionally heavy, maybe some flash flooding on roadways until about 11 p.m. and then we'll start to dry out for the rest of the evening, leaving us with a much drier Sunday and a drier 7-day forecast. So the rain, the only good side of all of this here, that's what we need. By the time this is all said and done, we'll pick up about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch of rain, and that's all we get for the rest of the 7-day forecast. We dry out and warm back up to the 70s again by Friday. We'll be right back.